Hello, and welcome to the Engender Archives. If you're watching this video, you're probably wanting to know about the Engender mod Ender Dragon, the first one of the vanilla boss duo and the strongest of the tier 5s. To get your own Ender Dragon in the Engender mod, you must first craft its fusion item. The recipe is the following. Once crafted, the fusion part must be used in the special mob spawn of the Engender mod. Then, with a piece of coal in the fuel slot and the fusion part in the fusing slot, you must wait for 50 minutes, or 3,000 seconds, for the item to fuse into the spawn item. Just as a side note, the dragon egg dropped once by the Ender Dragon normally can be made to be renewable through the config option Renewable Dragon Eggs. This is off by default. Be cautious when killing a normal Ender Dragon, as sometimes an Engender version might spawn as a special side super boss that is way harder to beat than even normal Engender mod Ender Dragons. Being a boss mob, able to fly, and boasting a massive 200 health, or 100 hearts of HP, and dealing 10 damage on normal difficulty, along with the ability to shoot lightning and ender charges from its mouth, the Ender Dragon is practically unbeatable in standard play with just vanilla mob versions. It also boasts an additional 24 armor points and 10 armor toughness, along with reduced damage if it's not hit in the head, and a damage cap that prevents even an instant kill. Lastly, the Ender Dragon is the fastest mob in the mod. The Engender mod Ender Dragon is quite similar to the vanilla version, with a number of differences that set it apart drastically. First of all, when it's perching and has an owner, it'll perch over its owner, protecting them from standard assaults and taking heavy attacks meant for its player. It will also shoot ender charges at enemies, except these ender charges deal enormous explosion damage, and direct hits deal magic damage as well. It will also shoot its owner if they're below half health, which upon impact will inflict many positive impacts on both you and your allies if they stand in the pool of healing. The dragon can also shoot lightning out of its mouth to electrocute enemies for instant magical damage. The Ender Dragon is very useful. Its most useful trait is that it's a flying mount. The owner or allied players can right-click the Ender Dragon to ride it. It can carry up to 6 people on it, with the one on the neck controlling the dragon's movements. It is extremely fast when ridden and can cover gigantic distances, even more so than the Wither. However, the dragon will instantly stop moving when you stop holding down the forward button. Like its normal counterpart, the Ender Dragon is multi-parted. The head, the neck, the body, the 2 wings, and the 3 tail sections. However, the wings have a flip effect, launching mobs high into the air, and the tail can whip enemies unlucky enough to be at its end. You can also right-click an Ender Dragon with an Ender Crystal to give it a crystal that will eternally follow it, healing the dragon rapidly when it's damaged. This crystal cannot be destroyed. You can also make an Ender Dragon sit by right-clicking it with an Eye of Ender. If you are facing down an enemy Ender Dragon, here are a few tips. First, never use melee mobs, as, short of by accident, they'll never get a chance to hit the Ender Dragon, while it destroys them with either lightning or ender charges. Instead, use powerful groups of ranged mobs flyers or a singular powerful mob like a portal another Ender Dragon, the Wither Storm, or Withers. Lastly, the Ender Dragon has a heroic special attack called Doomsday Rain. It targets all enemies within 128 blocks and summons 20 ender charges per mob high above them, which then rain down on them. Warning, the massive number of particles made from the pools of dragon breath can lag your game to a halt if you're not careful. That is the end of this Engender mod archive video. If you enjoyed, please remember to leave a like, comment, subscribe for more, and make sure you have those notifications on. Links to the other Engender archives will be down in the description. that playlist, as well as link to download the Engender mod and a link to the creator's channel on YouTube who made the mod. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Peace out.